Hi, and welcome to the third episode of Gaming Evolved. My name is Antal, and this is Robert. Today, we're going to talk to you about bald people.
That's not cool.
No, you're right. I'm sorry. Robert, please tell us what you were going to talk about.
Okay, well, we're sort of talking about bald people. If Agent 47 is that bald man, and he is in Hitman Absolution, and that is what we're discussing today. Hitman Absolution. The franchise is back after 6 years on ice. It is a Square Enix IO Interactive title packed with DirectX 11 goodness. Now, this is a Gaming Evolved title, so you can expect things like AMD Affinity support, excellent crossfire scaling up to 1.8x over a single GPU, native AMD HD 3D technology, and all sorts of DirectX 11 effects, all sorts of anti-aliasing.
Okay, but we need to show them how the game looks like.
Well, then why don't you show them?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's take a look at this game.
Anyone there?
After a 6-year stint in the debriefing room, everyone's favorite cloned assassin returns with a spool of piano wire and a chip on his shoulder. This time, Agent 47 is out to settle the score against those he once trusted in the shadow of a dark conspiracy. IO Interactive, the storied franchise developer, says 47 will embark on a personal journey through a corrupt and twisted world in search for the truth. So, while 47 is off racking up a body count, we'll be discussing DirectX 11 graphics, which have been optimized for performance and quality on AMD Radeon graphics by the AMD Gaming Evolved program. Next to AMD Affinity and HD 3D technologies, AMD's Crossfire multi-GPU solution delivers near-perfect scaling if you double up on AMD Radeon graphics cards. But let's go into some of the more finer detail settings the game offers. One of these is anti-aliasing support. Hitman Absolution gives you the option for both FXAA and MSAA settings. The latter approach required a careful analysis of each scene in the game, selectively enabling MSAA on sections of the scene, like trees, that would benefit from the technique, while avoiding MSAA on sections that would slow the game with no visual improvement. This extra level of anti-aliasing is unique to the PC version, and a nod to the graphical prowess of modern GPUs like AMD Radeon graphics. Global Illumination, or GI, is a relative newcomer in the world of DirectX 11 graphics. GI is designed to simulate the way rays of light reflect, not just off the first object they strike, but each successive object struck by that reflected ray. The result is a stunning improvement in the realism of the game's lighting, which we think contributes quite a lot to a game's atmosphere. Depth of field, or DOF, is a technique that simulates the blurring we perceive on distant objects that aren't in focus by the eyes or a camera lens. This technique is extremely common in photography and cinema, where the composition of a shot is designed to naturally draw the viewer's focus to a specific place or object that remains in focus. In Hitman, simply look at the horizon to see this effect in action. When objects are located near to each other, they cast a mutual shadow that reduces the amount of light that may reach the surface of an object. From this perspective, ambient occlusion is a very literal name. It describes objects blocking or occluding ambient light. The technique in Hitman Absolution relies on compute, particularly strong compute like the GCN architecture, to impart accuracy to the occlusion simulation. One of the techniques that heralded the DirectX 11 era, hardware tessellation, is a scalable method by which new detail is created in the scene's geometric objects, such as buildings, trees, or characters. As tessellation is particularly strong on graphics core next-based GPUs, users will want to enable this feature to provide surprisingly realistic smoothness to objects, like Agent 47's shiny bald head. Here you can see two quick charts that show what the performance looks like in the best possible settings in the two highest single monitor resolutions most commonly used. AMD Radeons are easily outperforming their competition in the enthusiast and high-end segments. Hitman Absolution is available today on Steam for purchase, or it can be had for free with the purchase of select AMD Radeon graphics products while supplies last. If that tickles your fancy, consider visiting our Never Settle promotion page for terms and conditions, participating retailers, and applicable products.
Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this look into our latest AMD Gaming Evolved title, Hitman Absolution.
I'm Robert. This is Antal. Good luck, agents. See you next time.